You guys, we found the most amazing community just south of the Charlotte area. We are super excited to share it with you today. We've been working with some out-of-state relocation clients just like you, and we found this community called Edgewater down in the Lancaster, South Carolina area. All the amenities you can possibly imagine, super up and coming, semi-custom builder, true homes builder. They're fantastic, so we're really excited to share this with you. There is so many opportunities there, so stick around. We're getting after it
right now. And guys, make sure you stay tuned to the very end, because at the end we're going to tour 3 of their amazing models. So this will give you a good idea on the quality of these builds. You will be absolutely blown away by what you can get for the prices you can get them for in this community.
I'm talking like nice custom gas cooktops, quartz countertops, full trim packages,
gorgeous backsplashes, and everything is customizable. So you're definitely not going to want to miss this.
Oh guys, one more thing. Can you do us a favor? We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you all like our content, please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. That way you're notified every single week when we put out these videos.
So this amazing community that we're talking about today is Edgewater. And Edgewater is located in Lancaster, South Carolina. So it's about a 45 to 60 minute drive from the Charlotte area, but it's a beautiful country drive through back roads, not a whole lot of traffic, really nice scenery. You're also about the same distance to Columbia. So you have 2 major cities, 45 minutes to an hour drive time.
Yep, for sure. And then close proximity to Lancaster. You can do all the shopping you need in Lancaster. You also have got Rock Hill, South Carolina, which is what, 25-30 minutes away from there. Indian Land, which is just south of Ballantyne.
About 30 minutes. Indian Land is really an up and coming area, so you have a lot of shopping, restaurants, a lot of things to do in that area. Waxhaw is also about 30 minutes. So Waxhaw is a cute little historic downtown area with some shops, restaurants, breweries. So pretty much anything you need is anywhere from 15 to about 30 minutes from this community. Right in the town of Lancaster, you'll find your major hospital system, which is MUSC Hospital. You'll find some shopping, some restaurants, and a couple little mom and pop shops. You also are not far from a new whitewater center, so there's a lot of different recreational activities around the area.
It's an awesome community. There is really truly something for everyone in here. In fact, we've got some clients that are moving here from out of state. They're at a little bit higher price point, but the sister wants to move into the neighborhood and she's at a little bit lower price point. Both of them are probably going to be getting the most beautiful homes you can imagine. And I'm talking like low 4s, 500.
They actually start in the 2s. So you'll find a lot of first-time home buyers in certain parts of the community. They also have an active adult area of the community called the cottages, and these homes tend to be a little bit smaller and they have maintenance included. And then within this little area of the community, they have their own pool, their own clubhouse, amenity center. So what they're trying to accomplish within this neighborhood is to have all these individual little areas of the sub-neighborhood. So you kind of have your little niche for what you're looking for. So there's one area of the neighborhood that's going to be bigger lots, that's probably going to be more targeted towards families. It's going to be right on the water. They're going to have some dockable areas, lots of swimming, boating, recreational activities. There are some other areas that are kind of targeted more towards first-time home buyers where the pricing is a little more affordable, and you have some great customizable options for all of these models.
The thing I love about True Homes that a lot of our clients are saying the same things on is there literally is so many different floor plans to choose from. And then you pick a floor plan and you're like, you know what? I want 10-foot ceilings on the main level instead of 9. They'll do that for you. Or I want to bump out here. I want a 2-person shower instead of a shower and a bathroom. There's a lot of builders that you're going to run into pushback on those things. You're very limited with some builders in terms of, you know, your color swatches, what type of tile, what type of backsplash. Really, the sky is the limit with True Homes. We were super impressed. In fact, by the time we were leaving there, Heather was like, we need to move down here. And I'm like, settle down. I was like, this is Lancaster. Now, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that we love being in the South Charlotte area because we love being right 2 minutes away from all the amenities, wine bars, breweries, things like that. All of that is coming in Edgewater. It's just going to take a few years for them to build, and the plans, as you can see from some of our B-roll, the plans are absolutely amazing for this community.
Pretty much anything you need within the next couple years is going to be right inside of your community. There is not going to be hardly anything that you would have to leave this community for. If you're a golf fan, well, guess what? They have an 18-hole golf course that's already up and running with an amazing golf clubhouse, with plans to build another massive facility that's going to be a clubhouse and restaurant. Their old clubhouse that they have now is going to turn into a wedding and event center, and out back they're going to have a wine and beer garden. They're about to break ground on a 50,000 square foot commercial space that's going to offer shopping, restaurants. They hope to put in a fitness center and a couple other things.
Really the only thing I could even compare it to in the South Charlotte area would be Waverly, because it's a live, work, and play community where you're going to pretty much have everything you need right there in the community, so you don't really need to leave there. Waverly's got a Whole Foods there. I don't know what's going to be coming in Edgewater, but they have plans for some pretty amazing things.
And recreation-wise, they're about to break ground on a 16-court pickleball arena that will have stadium-style seating. They have tennis courts, they have bocce ball, they have cornhole. You see people rolling around on their golf carts. You have your own private marina with docks that you can rent. If you have an RV, they have RV storage, and they have dry dock storage for your boats. They have community kayaks and canoe storage right there on site. It's just absolutely amazing, all the things they have.
It's also very spacious, so these lots, the neighborhood is spread out. You're not going to feel super crowded like your homes are all on top of each other. The way that they've built this community, they all have pretty good sized lots. So definitely that's really nice, and it's very pretty. There's a lot of acreage out there that hasn't yet been developed. So a lot of things coming. Got like a 18,000 square foot clubhouse that they're building, and that's going to be where the golf and a lot of the other amenities are in place of where the current golf course clubhouse is. They're going to have that.
So as of right now, this community has about 700 homes, with a plan over the next 10 years to add 4,000 different homes. And with all of these different floor plans to choose from, you're going to have multiple price points, about 12 different sub-neighborhoods, each with a different theme and their own private neighborhood feel inside this much larger project.
And for all of the access to these amenities, your HOA fee is like literally 50 or 60 bucks a month. So this is definitely an up and coming place that is going to have a ton of opportunity. I think it's going to be a really good long-term investment, because as people are unable to afford the Charlotte area proper, they're moving out to the suburbs, and Lancaster is a great bet for that, especially with all the value that you can get in this neighborhood.
Yep, and with it being located on Fishing Creek Lake, it's one of the last remaining lakes to be developed on, and it's just down the road from Lake Wiley. So beautiful lake, fishing, swimming, boating, absolutely no restrictions, and it's right there in your community. The community almost seems like it's on its own little island, surrounded almost 3 sides by water. It's very private, very beautiful.
If you stick around now, we're going to go ahead and take a tour of a few of these homes. We are going to fly the drone over a little bit so you can get an idea of the way the neighborhood's laid out, and you're going to see there is just tons and tons of opportunities. We have a lot of clients that are very interested in this community, and a couple that have already pulled the trigger. So. you'd like more information about this community or any other communities in the North or South Carolina area, Heather and Doug, we would love to help you. Please feel free to reach out.
Call, text, email, however you want to get a hold of us. Our number's listed right below.
That's right. That's why we put these videos out, is to help you guys. And so until the next video,
we'll catch you later.